Testing. 1, 2, 1, 2. Testing. There we go. There we go. Hey, what's going on, everybody? I'm sorry. Technical difficulties. We're having technical difficulties over here. I apologize for the technical difficulties. StreamYard is just doing shows, honey. It's doing go-go's this morning. I don't know what's going on. But the girls are really carrying on, honey. They give the girls Kris Kringle, honey. It ain't even Christmas. Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the MKingz Morning Show. It is me, His Majesty, McCray. I am here this morning. Yes. Come on in here, y'all. We got some tea to spill, maybe. We got some hot topics. We're going to have a conversation. And I'm going to give you an update on what's going on with the McCray-Kingz. Because I know y'all was like, oh my God, where the McCray-Kingz at? Where are they going? Are they leaving? Are they ever coming back? What's going on? No, don't leave. We're here. We're still here. Yes, we are. So y'all come on in here. So I can spill this tea for y'all on the McCray-Kingz and let y'all know what's going on with us. All right. We got the girls joining us. Hey, Miss Auntie Pee-wee, what's going on with you? Hey, Terry Hughes. And hey, what's going on, Gabriel? Helmsley Cruz was shaking. Lord have mercy. Ooh. I'm just waiting for y'all girls to come on up in here. And there go my husband. Yes, I can always depend on my husband to be up in here. Yes, always supporting me. All right. Thank you, Auntie Pee-wee. We love you too. We love you so much. Thank you so much for sending your love. You're always sending just good vibes and good energy and love to us. Joseph. Can you do me a favor? Could you put me some Popeyes in the oven, y'all? Let me tell y'all something. I got to tell y'all some stuff about myself. Could you put me 2 of them in the oven, please? Thank you. All right. So we're going to get started. We ain't got no intro. We ain't going to do no countdown. Y'all just going to see my beautiful face. That's what's going to happen. Y'all going to see my beautiful face, and we're going to get going with the show. Yes, we are. All right. Here I am. The king is here. All hail the king. Yes, it's me. I'm here. Good morning and welcome to the MKingz Morning Show. Yes, welcome to the MKingz Morning Show. I am His Majesty, McCray, for those of you that do not know me. And as you come in, for those of you that are new, make sure that you hit the like button. Make sure you hit the subscribe button to subscribe to our channel. And if you want to be a member of our team, if you want to sit at our round table as a knight, make sure that you hit that join button. Now, you may not see that join button if you're on an Apple device, because Apple devices don't show the join button. Don't ask me why. I don't know. You would have to either go onto a PC or Android device in order to join our channel, or you can just simply click the link that will be in this video. So it will be in the comment section of the video. Also, please make sure that you go over to our Teespring account, our McCray-Kingz boutique, and get your McCray-Kingz merchandise, okay? We have all different types of merchandise over there. We have leggings, we have T-shirts, we have socks, we even have masks. And speaking of masks, you know, the mask mandate is being taken down in a lot of places. I know that I just recently heard about the mask mandate being taken down in the White House. So people in the White House that are vaccinated do not have to wear the mask. The mask is what they're saying in the news, according to CNN, is that if you are fully vaccinated, you no longer need to wear a mask, and it's okay for you to be around people that have not been vaccinated. And the chances of you either getting the COVID-19 or you someone passing it along to you is slim to none. So it's okay for you not to wear your mask if you're fully vaccinated. It's okay for you to not wear your mask outside while you're out and about. So the mask mandate is being taken down in a lot of places, which is a good thing. That says that our country is trying to get back to some normalcy. You know, where we're going to be able to go out and about. Speaking of being out and about, it is Pride season coming up in June. Gay Pride will begin as of June 1st here on the East Coast. Actually, it will begin as of Memorial Day. I will give you an update for those of you that like to attend Pride events. I will give you an update as to what the Memorial Day Pride event will be. Now, the Memorial Day Pride is usually in Washington, D.C. They celebrate Pride Memorial Day weekend. That's the big weekend when, you know, the LGBTQ is in DC and we're partying, we're just congregating, we're meeting and all of that stuff. So I will give you an update as to what the activities will be for Pride weekend, Memorial weekend, okay, which is coming up. And shout out to all of you, you veterans that we remember on Memorial Day. It is coming up. I believe Memorial weekend is next week, Papa. Yeah. Yes, next week. Memorial weekend is next week. So, you know, guys, I will get you the update as to what the activities will be, the festivities will be in DC, because that's like the beginning of Pride for us. And then from what I'm told, there will be a gay pride in New York City this year, which I'm most excited about because the last year was supposed to be the big anniversary. And it was unfortunately canceled because of COVID-19. There was no pride last year. Shout out to Brick City, Newark. And I believe their pride starts as of July 2nd or something like that. But I will get you an update on that as well. Speaking of Brick City, Newark, shout out to my pastor, Kevin E. Taylor. You guys, if you're not watching Pastor Kevin E. Taylor on Facebook, make sure that you go over to his Facebook page. He does a segment in the morning called 11 at 11. And he just has some great things to speak about over there. Shout out to Kevin E. Taylor. Also, let me just see what else do I want to talk about? Okay, and I want to talk about my church, Unity Fellowship Church of New Ark. Hopefully our church will be opening back up soon. And me and Joseph, we just have to make a trip down there for that. Hopefully the church will be opening back up soon and we will be able to attend church, at least for the opening. I mean, because we're like 4 hours away from church right now. Is it 4 hours or 6, Joseph? Okay, yeah, we're 4 hours away. We're 4 hours away. So for us to drive every weekend 4 hours to go to church, it's just not feasible. But you know, we do attend via the internet as well. But I hope the church will be opening back up soon. And when it does, Joseph and I will be there. So shout out to Unity Fellowship Church of New Ark. And shout out to my pastor again, Kevin E. Taylor. You guys make sure that you go over to his page and join him. Oh my God, my pastor is he's phenomenal. He's just phenomenal. Oh, y'all, look at this nail polish. I got this new nail polish on. I have red nail polish. I hate it. I'm going to remove it as soon as I find my nail polish remover. I was trying something different. I usually wear black, but I thought I'd try something different. I don't like it. It makes me feel, I mean, it looks feminine. It's too feminine, you guys. What do y'all think? What do y'all think? I got to get my nails done too. They look terrible. Yeah, tell me what you think. Send me some emails. Yes, and y'all watch out for Joseph. Joseph is going to be doing his Fenty Beauty review on tomorrow. Joseph has been using Fenty Beauty for almost a month now, and let me tell you something, it has really done some amazing things to his skin. It's a phenomenal product, and you know, I'm glad that he likes it. You only been using it for 7 days, Joseph? Well, he got it on his birthday. He got it on his birthday, and he's been using it for 7 days. So he's going to do a 7-day review on the Fenty Beauty product, the Fenty Beauty product, and he's been trying to get me to do his. He's been trying to get me to let him do my face. I just haven't gotten around to doing it, because I've just been luxuriating around the house and not wanting to do anything and things. And as y'all can see by my face, I'm gaining weight. Finally, I'm gaining weight. My doctor told me that I had to gain some weight. And I have just been eating like you would not believe. Yesterday, we made baked turkey wings. Let me tell you something. I told them turkey wings up. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. I told them turkey wings. They were good. They were so, wasn't they, Joseph? They was good. Them turkey wings were good. And then I turned around and ate 2 chicken pot. Let me tell y'all something about these. Let me tell y'all something about what I've been eating. I've been eating chicken pot pies. I have this obsession with chicken pot pies. I eat anywhere from 4 to 6 chicken pot pies per day. Okay? Per day. I'm eating like 4 to 6 chicken pot pies a day. I don't ask me what it's about. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. But I've just been eating chicken pot pies. All like you would not believe. They just give me life. They give me life. And I love to eat them and watch TV and stuff like that. And so I've been gaining weight. That's the good thing. That's the most important thing. I've been gaining weight, and that has been my goal. My goal has been to gain weight. And as you can see, my face is filling out. It is. And it feel, you like it, Joseph? You like it when my face is filling out? As y'all can hear, I'm talking to Joseph in the background. I know y'all wondering why Joseph is not sitting in front of the camera with me. So let's talk about that. We're going to talk about the McCray-Kingz. Let's talk about the McCray-Kingz platform for a moment. As you guys know, we are the McCray-Kingz, yes. Husband and husband duo. And usually we do our show in the morning called Coffee with the Kingz. Well, Coffee with the Kingz is on hiatus right now. And the reason why Coffee with the Kingz is on hiatus right now is simply because we are in the process of redeveloping our platform. Because, of course, we want to give you the best of us, okay? We never want to give you, something half-assed or, something just put together. We want to give you the very, very best of us. So that is the reason why the McCray-Kingz is going on a small hiatus now. I don't want you guys to think that you're never going to see us together on camera again, because that's not true. You will see us on camera again someday. We just can't say when, because, like I said, we're in the redevelopment stage of our platform and our brand. So that is the reason why. You don't see Joseph sitting next to me. Of course, he is in the background because y'all hear me talking to him. So moving forward, the morning show with the TheMKingz will be a combination of him and I. I will do the show one morning. Joseph will do the show one morning, and that will be that in terms of the morning segment. We also have our own separate platforms. We have Joseph Rants, and of course me with Up Close and Personal, where you will see interviews, you will see cooking segments, you will see all different types of things. So the McCray-Kingz are not going anywhere. We're not going anywhere. And also, in the midst of Pride season, for those of you that have Pride events or you are affiliated with Pride events and you're looking for the McCray-Kingz to attend your Pride event, we are available for hire. If you're looking to hire us for any type of event, whether it be a Pride event, whatever, we host all different types of events. We're also wedding officiants. So if you're looking to get married and you need someone to officiate over your marriage, over your wedding, we can do that as well. Just simply send us an email at bookthemccraykingz@gmail.com. Okay, and that information will also be in the description section of this video. So that is what's going on with the McCray-Kingz. We're not going anywhere. We're just not going anywhere. So let's get on with some hot topics, okay? This morning, I want to talk about a couple of things, y'all. I want to talk about First of all, Andrew Caldwell. Let's talk about her now. My husband and I, we both really feel very, very different about Miss Andrew Caldwell. Miss Caldwell is doing shows right now. Okay, hold on, y'all. Miss Andrew Caldwell is doing shows, and this is what I don't understand. Y'all, I don't understand why y'all girls that love Miss Andrew Caldwell so much. I don't know why y'all give her life. I don't. I don't know why y'all. I don't understand it. I don't try to understand. I used to try to understand why this child gets so much attention. Why do the girls give him so much life? Because he is a con artist in my eyes. He's a con artist. He's an opportunist. And he's a money grubber. And he's a fake and he's a phony. That's just how I feel about him. You know, no shade, but that's what it is. That's what he is. Y'all go and watch our Andrew Caldwell videos. Listen, I'm for anybody living their life. Okay. And I'm also for people that want to keep their life to themselves. I am. But what I'm not a fan of is people trying to fake the funk when it comes to their life. And Andrew is a fake. Let's be real. Y'all know Miss Andrew is a queen, number one. She's a queen, honey. And she's gay. She's gay, honey. She's just as gay as a $11 bill, honey. So let's be real about that. We get messages all the time telling us to leave him alone. Leave Andrew alone. Y'all need to leave him alone. Y'all too old to be messing with him. Listen, if you're in social media, you're free game to talk about. Just like I'm free game to talk about, you're free game to talk about. So we're not going to leave Miss Andrew alone. When Miss Andrew does something she ain't got no business doing, I'm going to call her out on it. Now, Miss Andrew has this platform on Instagram where she sells these badges. I don't know what that's all about, but I'm assuming that when she sells a badge, she makes money off of it. And so what she does is she'll tell you to buy a badge. And if you buy a badge, then he will follow you. But what Miss Andrew does is if you buy a badge from her, she will, once you purchase a badge, she doesn't stick to her end of the bargain. She will not follow you. What she will do is she will unfollow you or she will block you. And that is what Andrew does. He does this all the time. And this is why I say, this is why I don't understand why y'all give her life. I don't understand why y'all give her life. Because that's what she does. She scams people. She's a scam artist. Y'all stop giving Miss Andrew life like that, Miss Singh. Y'all stop spending y'all money on Miss Andrew. Stop spending y'all money on Miss Andrew. Miss Andrew is a fake and she's a phony, honey. And like my boy, shout out to King Jobs, has said many, many times, her life and her presence in social media was predicated on a spoof, a phone. It was all a gimmick. You know, when she got up in front of the church and said, "I ain't gay no more. I like women's. I don't like men's." It was all a joke in the Kojic world. It's they didn't take her seriously. It was just what it was. You know, that's how she became popular. That's how she went viral, is because of that video. And ever since then, you know, you girls have just given her life. Oh, people have just felt so sorry for her. Let me tell you something. Miss Andrew needs to have several. She needs to have several seats. But I don't predict that she will be going anywhere anytime soon because the girls will continue to give her life. So I'm not mad. Listen, I ain't mad at you, player. I ain't mad at you. And speaking of what's present in these YouTube streets, because Miss Andrew she is in these YouTube streets, son. She's always dancing and prancing in these YouTube streets, telling lies and spreading lies and saying things, child. There's also, let me tell y'all something, the shade in these YouTube streets is real. The shade, y'all hear me? The shade in these YouTube streets is real. Okay. Now, I know Joseph, he might, if he was up here, honey, he'd tap me on my shoulder and be like, Jamal, don't talk about that. Don't talk about that. But y'all know I talk about what the hell I want to talk about. It's not about my husband telling me what to do. I just talk about what the hell I want to talk about. And I'm going to talk about the shade being real up in these YouTube streets. Now, before I say this, I'm going to put out a disclaimer. Okay? My disclaimer is this. Let me tell y'all something. I got love for Daryl Moore. I got love for him. That's my big brother. I call him my big brother. But I also have love for King Jives. King Jives is a good friend of mine. So before I talk about this whole subject, I'm gonna tell you I got love for both of these brothers. Okay, I don't speak to King Jives on a regular basis. I don't speak to Daryl Moore personally on a regular basis, but we do. You know, we talk about each other on each other's platforms. They've always, shout out to the A-Team, given us accolades. They've always given us, you know, big ups and things like that. So shout out to them. I hope that they continue to give us big ups. And I'm not about to say anything bad because listen, I'm not about to give my opinion on what I think about the shade that's going on between Daryl Moore and King Jives. I'm just not, because for me, it's none of my business. It really isn't. It's none of my business. But I will say that the shade is real. There's a battle going on in these YouTube streets with King Jives and Daryl Moore, and it's real. It's real. And in the grand scheme of things, I really wish that they could be friends, of course. Because that's who I am. I don't like a whole bunch of, you know, melee and chaos and fighting and things like that. But I do understand that as human beings, we get into battles with one another. But like I said, I have love for Daryl Moore. I love him to death. I love King Jives. He's a friend of mine. You know, I just hope these guys work it out. I really hope they work it out. I know that Daryl Moore is right now preparing for a big lawsuit that's going on with him and Larry Reed. I don't know Larry Reed. I don't know about the battle that's going on with him and Larry Reed or anything like that, because I don't follow that. I really don't. I don't follow it, you know. I watch Daryl Moore because I like him. You know, and I just recently had a conversation with King Jives. About a week ago, asking him to come onto my platform up close and personal. He didn't give me a yay or nay. I told him to think about it. I would love to do an interview with him. I would love to do an interview with Daryl Moore on my up close and personal interview. So Daryl, if you should happen to be in here, if you should happen to see this video, I would love to do an interview with you, an up close and personal interview with you. Not about the beef, not about the battle that's going on with you and King Jives. I want to do a up close and personal interview with you. I'm just putting that out there. And I will give you a more formal invitation by calling you. So please, you don't have to give me an answer now. I just want you to think about it, okay? And like I said, I got love for both of them. And I got love for the A-Team, all of them. Marcellus, I think he speaks so eloquently. I think that I love the way he puts things into perspective. I love the way he word plays and he speaks. You know, it's you just get so much understanding from him. And shout out to my girl Roxanne. That's my queen, child. That's my queen. I love me some Roxanne. And shout out to you too, Kim. I know that you have been going through some things as well in these YouTube streets, and you know, I hope that all is well with you. I do have an opinion about something that happened to Kim recently. I do not like that thing that was done to you. Now, a couple of weeks ago, I think it was like last week or the week before last, where somebody did some type of voodoo spell. Child, let me tell you something, Kim. when you cover about it, when you covered in the blood, honey, you ain't got to worry about no voodoo spell, child. They can take some neck bones and some piss and put it in a pot and burn your picture all they want to. But when you covered in the blood, honey, you ain't got to worry about all that. So Miss Kim, don't worry about all that shit. Because it's a whole bunch of bullshit. That's what the hell it is. It's a whole bunch of bullshit. Okay. And listen, I ain't trying to bring no beef to my door. And let me just say this about beef, period. I know that there's a sector that focuses on nothing but beef, but here at in the McCray Kingdom, we don't do beef. Here's my thought on beef. Here's my thought on it. The reason why we don't do beef, because people have asked us this before. The reason why I don't do beef is because I'm just old school, y'all. I'm OG. Y'all see this gray hair? I earned all this. I earned every last single gray hair on my head. And let me just say this. I don't do beef. I'm from the old school. And back in my day, because I'm a child of the 70s, back in my day, if you had a problem with somebody, you confronted them face to face. I got something in my eye. I don't know what it is. But we confronted each other face to face. And what I mean by that is this. If you can't say it in my face, that means if you ain't standing right here in front of me, it don't mean shit. You can make a video all damn day, all day, and it don't mean shit to me. Unless you bold enough, if you ain't man or woman enough to bring it to my face and say the same thing that you said, meaning you take that same energy that you did on that video and bring it right here to this mug, don't mean nothing. That's why I don't do beef. That's why I don't do beef. See, because I know you ain't gonna say what you said. I know you ain't gonna say what you said on camera. You ain't gonna say what you said on camera. You ain't gonna say it in my face. Like Miss Andrew. Listen, if Miss Andrew was to ever, she could never. I would beat her into the new city of Utica, honey. I would. I just simply would. It would be just like it would just like be like a cat with a mouse. I would eat her alive. Period. Just verbally, let alone just taking my fist, honey, and knocking her with one of these rings. Y'all, look at this. Look at my engagement ring. Child, she couldn't stand a chance. That's why I don't do beef. That's why I don't do it. I don't do beef. I don't do beef over the internet. Like I said, I come from a school where if you have a problem with somebody, you confront them face to face. See, I didn't grow up in the world of social media. So I handle things different. See, because if you in my face, I can punch you in your face if you get out of line. If you say something I don't like, I can grab you by the back of your throat and beat you in the face. That's what I can do. Beat you in the face. That's why I don't do beef. I can't beat you over the internet, child. I can't do that. I can't take this hammer and beat you I can't do it. I can't. You ain't gonna feel. Do you feel that? Do you feel that? No, you don't feel that. But if you in front of me, oh, you gonna feel this. That's why I don't do beef. I don't do beef. Be bold enough. Be bold enough to say it in my face. If you're bold enough to say it in my face, then you're bold enough to go home with a couple of lumps. How many lumps you want? Mm-hmm. Ask, like Eric Sermon said, ask a nigga blunt. How many lumps you want, honey? How many lumps do you want? That's for me. That's the school I come from. And I know it's a lot of people in the comments that know exactly what I'm talking about. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all know. Y'all know. Hey, what's going on, Lawrence? Hey, Erica, what's going on? I don't play those games. I don't play those games. I ain't got time for that. Nobody has time for that. But with all due respect for those of you that do beef with one another via the internet or via YouTube and things like that, hey, if that's the way y'all do it, that's the way y'all do it. If that's the way y'all dish it out, you can handle it. You know, um, yeah, that's it. That's it. Thank you, Erica. See, Erica know what I'm talking about. Erica know what I'm talking about. Child, listen, let me tell y'all something. Yeah, I'm looking for something. I'm looking for something to show y'all an example. Listen, how many people remember this? How many people remember this? Now, Erica, you say you from the 80s, right? I'm gonna show y'all something. I'm getting ready to show y'all. How many people you remember this? Knock her mother off. Bam! Child, the girl start windmilling. We start with what? That's me. That's me. That's what we used to do, honey. Knock my mother off of my shoulder. Bitch, what you said? My mother wear what? My mother wear a wig. Oh, let me tell y'all something. Y'all don't even know how many fights as a child I got into because somebody said your mother wear a wig. Now, y'all, I know wigs are very popular these days. Basically, all women wear wigs these days, right? But back in my day, that was something that people shared. You didn't talk about nobody's mother wearing a wig. If you did, you got beat in the name of beat nation, honey. You got beat. Y'all know how many people y'all know how many people in grammar school and high school that I would wear out for saying those words. Your mother wears a wig. That's beef. Oh yes, that's beef. Yes. Remember the girls used to do steps? Yes, girls get in, try to get out in the street, honey, and do steps. Yes, honey. Remember those days when one block would challenge the other block to doing steps? Oh, well, my man made me do it. He really, y'all know. Y'all know. That's right. Meet me outside at 3 o'clock. Shop after school. That's all you had. That's all you need to do. If you want to fight somebody, all you have to do is this. After school, honey. You would never see that person, honey. They'd be waiting in the school, honey, until about 3 or 4 o'clock to tell the principal, such and such said they was gonna beat me up after school. So I need somebody to walk me home. What? Did I say something wrong, y'all? Did I say something wrong? What? That's beef. That's the kind of beef that I'm talking about. Damn, all this getting online and this one is that and this one is that. No, we didn't do that. We didn't have this. There was no such thing as YouTube and Instagram and Twitter and Facebook and you can get online and you can read a bitch. There was no such thing as that. We didn't do beef like that. The way we did beef was if you got something, you got something you need to say to me. You got something you want to say to me. Okay, then say it. Bam. That's it. Your whole face gone. If you wore glasses, you wore contacts when I got finished with you. Your glasses was contacts because I punched you so hard that the lenses turned, they were inside your eyes and the frames were broke. That's beef. That's real beef. Damn all this talking about you. Talking about me all damn day. Like I said, if you ain't man and woman enough, to bring it to my face, then it don't mean nothing. It's just like this cup of coffee. After I get finished drinking it, it's gone. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to you, Daryl Moore. I love you. I love you so much. I do. I really do. I really have a big respect for you. I do. And in the grand scheme of things, I really wish, like I said, I really wish, and I've told Daryl this. I personally told him this, that in the grand scheme of things, I really wish that him and King Jives could be friends. And that other girl, Miss Conscious TV, her. You know, the girl that wears the hair pieces on top of her afro, her. I really wish that they could be friends, but it is what it is. That's what 2021 is all about. See, 2020 was the vision. See, we had the vision. 2021, it is what it is. It is what it is. Y'all listen, like Mary J. Blige, if you gotta face reality. Gotta face reality. It is what it is. I really wish y'all could get along, but I understand why not. Okay, so let's move along, y'all. I want to talk about Pose last night. I don't know how many of you people watch the show Pose that's on the FX channel. But if you're not watching it, you're not getting your life. You really need to get your life and watch Pose. Pose is a show that is based on the reality of the ballroom scene. And anybody that does not know about the ballroom scene is a underground world, which consists of houses. Now, houses are kind of like you would in the real world relate them to gangs, but it's not on that side where you go out and you do just devious things and things of that nature. A house consists of a group of people that come together and they are a family. You have a house mother, you have a house father, then you have the children. And in the ballroom scene is kind of like a big fashion show, if you may. Where they walk different categories. There's different categories. There's like femme queen, butch queen up in drag. There's Vogue. There's all different types of categories that they walk. And so these families. They come together at these balls and they walk balls and they win trophies. They win money, all different types of things. There's a show on HBO. It's called Legendary. It's called Legendary, right, Joseph? Legendary. It's on HBO Max. If you want to, get a feel of what the ballroom scene is like, just watch Legendary. It's on HBO Max. It's a very good show. It's a very good platform. Y'all like my jewelry? My husband gave this to me the day before we got married. He gave me this cross, and he also gave me this. Let me show y'all something. He also gave me this. He just gave me this for Valentine's Day. Where is it at? I can't never find it when I want to see it. This little bar right here. Where is it at? Here you go. There we go. He gave me this little bar, and it has his maiden name, his name before he took on the name McCray. It has our date of our marriage, and then it has my name on it. Very sentimental to me. But anyway, so let's talk about Pose last night. In last night's episode, Pray Tell went to the doctor and he discovered that he had lymphatic cancer, AIDS-related cancer in his lymph nodes. And the doctor told him he only had a certain period of time to live. He told him he only had 6 months to live. And so, with him getting this news, of course, it was sad news, but he made a decision that he needed to tell everybody that he loved them. He needed to mend broken fences. And so he started off by going back home to his hometown. And the first person that he wanted to talk to and tell, his news was his mom. And last night's show was based on that. He went back home and he told his mom that, he had AIDS and that he was dying. He didn't really, I think, yeah, he did tell her how long he had. He told her he had 6 months, and he taught, and his aunt, well, his two aunties were there, and he told them. And, they told him how much they loved him. Of course, his mother was very, very upset. Um, some things came out where, he told his mother, how he felt about some things that happened in his childhood, and how, her husband had been molesting him. And when he came to her and told her, she did nothing about it. She actually stayed married to this man, and she explained to him the reason why she stayed married to him was because that was her husband, and she felt like he needed a father. They got into a small argument, she told him she did what she thought was best for him, and he said, no, you did what was best for appearances. And the reason why I want to touch on that is because this is something that has happened to us gay men throughout our lives. This story has been told so many times in the Black community. We have, and I know of people that have endured what Pray Tell has endured, where they were living in a home with a stepfather that was molesting them, and they went to their mother and told their mother that that her husband was putting his hands on them, and they did nothing about it. And this has happened not only with gay men, but with heterosexual women, with women, with girls, women that have had girls, their husbands touching on their children. And when it's brought to their attention, the mother does nothing. She just lets it happen, or she does nothing about it when she finds out it happens. It has happened. It happens in our community all day, every day. And it needs to stop. It's happening right now to somebody in our country right now. There is a young boy and there's a young girl that's being molested by a step parent right now as we speak. So these are real things that are happening. Also, Rachel talked about how the church cast him out, threw him out because he was gay. I can relate to that. I can relate to that. Now, my church didn't throw me out. They didn't throw me out. Um, and y'all, you guys have heard this story from me before. Whenever Joseph and I came back together after 18 years and decided to get married, I was in the midst of becoming a deacon in my church. And my pastor got wind of me getting married to Joseph and said, he will never be a deacon in my church. He will never, ever be a deacon in my church. If he marries this man, he will never be a deacon in my church. That's what my pastor said. And I walked away from it with a different feeling. Of course, it was a little hurtful. It was. But at the time when I got back with Joseph, I made a decision. I was not going to let anything. I wasn't going to let anything hinder my life, and I was not going to let anything stop my happiness. And I respectfully walked away from the Church of God in Christ. And I had been an active member of the Church of God in Christ for 28 years. I went to that church for 28 years of my life. Do I consider it, a waste? No, I don't. I had great times. I did. I had great times at that church. The people, my brothers and sisters in that church, shout out to New Christian Tabernacle, but the people in my church, they loved me. I loved them. They still love me, and I still love them. I just respectfully had to move on with my life. And I made a decision that I was going to walk away because when I got married to Joseph, I said to myself, I want to be able to go to a church where I can attend church with my husband and we can praise God together as a married couple. If I cannot do that in a church, then I just simply will not go to church. And I did not until I found a new church home, which is Unity Fellowship Church of Newark in Newark, New Jersey. Now, my church is it's a it's a non-conforming church. Uh, a majority of the congregation is gay and lesbian. My pastor is a pastor that just so happens to be gay, and he's a phenomenal man. He's a phenomenal man. There is nothing bad that I can say about my pastor. Absolutely nothing bad that I can say about my pastor. He is, to me, one of the most amazing men that I have ever met in my entire life. And I don't just say that just because I attend to church. Even before I attended the church, I knew him, I knew of him, and I knew of the great things and the great person that he was. The word of mouth, from personally meeting him myself, I knew what type of person this man was. And I've never been happier before in my whole entire life. So I said all this to say this is that I agree with something that T.S. Madison said. The church is the downfall of the Black community. It is because the church is a place is supposed to be a place of love and leadership and congregating and fellowship and all those great things, but it's just nothing but a place of judgment and casting out and ridicule. That's what the Kojic world is like. The Kojic world is not a nice thing. It's not a beautiful thing. And the sad part is that a lot of us gay men, we still cater to it because we've been conditioned to think that us being who we are is not good, but God forgives you. You're gay, but God forgives you. And then, we're going to put a prayer circle around you. We're going to just pray that spirit out. We're going to pray that gay spirit out of you. We're going to pray it on out of you. That's what we've been taught. And because we've been conditioned and taught that, we still sit in it. It's like a baby wearing a dirty diaper. And that's the sad part about it is my LGBT, my gay brothers and sisters that are still just in the midst of the negativity and the madness of the Church of God in Christ and of the Baptist Church and of these leaders that tell them that God, he loves the homosexual. He just doesn't like the homosexual act. That's not true. That's not true. God loves you no matter what you are, no matter what you do. When you give your heart and your soul and your mind to Christ, God loves you. He don't care what you do. You can make the biggest mistake in the world, but when you give your life to him, he means it. God means it. He means it. He loves you unconditionally. So you people, you gay men and women that are still involved in the Church of God in Christ, and y'all involved in the Baptist church world and all that stuff, and you sitting there in the pew and you listening to this preacher spew this hate against who you are, know this, that minister sitting up there telling you that bullshit He wrong. He wrong. He telling you a lie. It's a lie. When he fall and stumble, and he's sleeping with one of the women in the congregation, and the first lady find God forgive him. Y'all forgive him. You ever thought about that? Y'all forgive him. Y'all forgive him. When he stumble and fall, and y'all see him sitting in the park, smoking weed with somebody, and he's supposed to be the minister of the church, y'all forgive him. Oh, yeah, he did that. The pastor did that. Yeah, he slept with Sister Lula. But we forgive him. Y'all keep on. Y'all keep on going on in the church. Screaming and shouting and shabacking and y'all still be up in there with the pastor. Y'all forgive him. But somebody like me that comes to church every Sunday and pays his tithes and sings or sings and directs the choir. As soon as y'all find out that we gay, oh, y'all will cast us out. That's how it's happened. That's how it's been all these years. It's been like that since God I can remember. Ponder over that. Ponder over that. And while y'all pondering over that, I'm going to get on out of here. Y'all, please make sure that y'all are watching me, Joseph, and the TheMKingz on all social media platforms. Of course, you know what those are. It's Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and right here on YouTube. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and make sure you hit that like. And y'all share this video. Share this video. Share all of our videos. And if you want to have a conversation about what we conversated about today, feel free to send me an email. If you have any show ideas or anything that you'd like to say to us, please feel free to do so. Also, our Cash App is right there. There you go. There you go. That's our Cash App. That's our Cash App. Please, we need your donations. Remember that all of your donations that you send to us go back into the TheMKingz platform, whether it be up close and personal, or whether it be whatever platform that we have. Your donations go back into our platform. So please remember that. So with that being said, guys, I'm going to sign off now. You guys have the greatest day and do your greatest work and dare to be different. And always remember to walk in love, peace, sunshine, and happiness. And remember that it is Team McCray all damn day. See you soon.